Om Shanti, 16th May, English Murli. Sweet children always have the intoxication of being the Brahmins of the confluence age. We know that the Baba, whom everyone is calling out to, is now personally in front of us. Question: what visions will the children whose intellects are in accurate yoga continue to have? Answer: there will be visions of the things in the new golden aged kingdom, how you will study in school and then rule the kingdom. As you continue to come closer, you will continue to have visions of those things. However, only those whose intellects are in accurate yoga, those who remember their land of peace and their land of happiness, who remember the one Father even while engaged in business, will have all of these visions. Song: Salutations to Shiva. Om Shanti. All of you must have been to satsangs that take place on the path of devotion. There you would either be told to say Vahaguru or to chant the name of Rama. Here, children don't need to be told to chant anything. Once you have been told, there is no need to say it again and again. There is only the one Father, and He only says one thing. What does He say? He says, children, constantly remember me alone. You first have to study and then come and sit here. You have to remember the Father whose children you are. It is through Brahma that you have now come to know that the Father of all of us souls is that one alone. No one else in the world knows this. All of you understand that you are the children of that Father. Everyone calls Him God, the Father. The Father says, I have now entered this ordinary body in order to teach you. You understand that Baba has entered this one's body. We belong to Him. Baba is the one who comes and shows us the way to change from impure to pure. This remains in your intellects throughout the day. Everyone is in fact a child of Shiva Baba, but only you understand this. No one else understands this. You children understand that you are souls. The Father has given you an order. Remember me. I am your unlimited Father. Everyone cries out, O purifier, come. We have become impure. It is not the body that says this. It is the soul that speaks through the body. It is the soul that takes 84 births. Keep it in your intellect that you are actors. Baba has now made you Trikaldarshi. He has given you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end. Everyone calls out to the Father. Even now, people are calling out and will continue to call out for Him to come. Whereas you Brahmins of the confluence age say that Baba has come. You know about this confluence age. This age has been remembered as the auspicious age. The auspicious age exists between the end of the Iron Age and the beginning of the Golden Age. True human beings exist in the Golden Age, and false human beings exist in the Iron Age. There are the images of those who used to exist in the Golden Age. Those images are the oldest of all. There are no images older than those. People create many useless images. You know who has been and gone. Images of Amba and Kali with many arms have been created. No one with so many arms could exist. Amba only has 2 arms. People go in front of her idol and put their palms together and worship it. So many different types of image have been created on the path of devotion. When Those images of human beings are decorated in various ways. Their forms are changed. They don't actually exist in the forms of those images. All of that belongs to the path of devotion. People here become handicapped and crippled. That doesn't happen in the Golden Age. You understand about the Golden Age and how that original eternal deity religion existed there. Look how each one's dress is different here. There is so much variety. There, as are the king and queen, so the subjects. As you come closer, you will continue to have visions of the dress of your kingdom, etc. You will see the type of school you study in and the different things you do. However, only those whose intellect's yoga is good will see all of that. They remember their land of peace and land of happiness. You still have to carry on with your business. People on the path of devotion do business, etc. They have no knowledge at all. All of that is devotion. That is called the knowledge of devotion. They cannot give this knowledge of how you can become the masters of the world. You are now studying here to become the masters of the future world. You understand that this study is for the new world, for the land of immortality. It isn't that Shankara told the story of immortality to Parvati at Amarnath. They have combined Shiva with Shankara. The Father now explains to you children, and this one also listens, who, other than the Father, could explain the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. This one is not a sage or holy man. Just as you live in a household, this one is the same. He wears the same dress, etc. As in a family, just as in any home, there is the mother, the father, and the children. So, there is no difference here. The father comes to the children riding in this chariot. It is this one who has been remembered as the lucky chariot. Sometimes they also show him, God, riding a bull. People have misunderstood this. How could a bull be in a temple? Krishna is a prince. He wouldn't sit on a bull. People on the path of devotion are very confused. They have the intoxication of the path of devotion. You have the intoxication of the path of knowledge. You say that Baba is teaching you at the confluence age. Although you are in this world, your intellects understand that you are the Brahmins of the confluence age. All other human beings are in the iron age. You experience all of these things. Your intellects say that you have now moved away from the iron age. Baba has come. This old world is going to change. This is in your intellects. No one else understands this. Even though people of the same family live together in the same home, the father would say that he is at the confluence age, whereas his son would say that he is in the iron age. It is a wonder. You children know that when this study is over, destruction will take place. It is necessary for destruction to take place amongst you too. Only some understand. If you were all to understand that this world is going to be destroyed, you would all become busy preparing for the new world. You would prepare your bags and baggages. There is a little time left, so at least let us belong to Baba. Even if you have to starve, Baba would starve first, then the children. This is Baba's Bhandara kitchen. You eat from Shiv Baba's Bhandara. This food is called Brahma Bhojan because it is food prepared by Brahmins. Pure Brahmins prepare this food in remembrance. No one but Brahmins can remain in remembrance of Shiv Baba. Those Brahmin priests don't stay in remembrance of Shiv Baba. This is Shiv Baba's Bhandara. where Brahmins prepare the food. Brahmins stay in yoga. They are pure anyway. That leaves the question of yoga. It is this yoga that takes effort. You must not make up tall stories about this. No one can say, I stay in yoga completely, or I stay in yoga 80% of the time. No one can say this. You also need knowledge. The yogis among you children can silence others with their drishti. This too is a power. At that time, there will be absolute dead silence when you become bodiless and stay in remembrance of the Father. That is true remembrance. You have to practice this repeatedly. When you sit here in remembrance, you are inspired to practice this. However, not everyone stays in remembrance. Their intellects wander off to different places, and it causes a loss. Those who consider themselves to be real teachers should be made to sit on the gaddi. They should sit in remembrance of the Father in front of everyone. Their intellect's yoga shouldn't go anywhere else. Then there would be dead silence. You would then become bodiless and stay in remembrance of the Father. This is true remembrance. Sannyasis also sit in silence. Whom do they remember? That is not real remembrance. They cannot benefit anyone. They cannot make the world peaceful. They don't even know the Father. They consider the Brahma element to be God. But that isn't true. You are now given Srimad. Remember me alone. You understand that you take 84 births. Gradually, as you take each birth, your celestial degrees decrease just like the degrees of the moon. You don't realize that on seeing it. No one has, as yet, become complete. As you go further, you will have visions. Souls are very tiny. It is possible to have a vision of that also. Otherwise, how could children say that someone has more light than another one? They see souls through divine vision. All of that is fixed in the drama. Nothing is in my hands. The drama inspires me to do everything. Everything that happens takes place according to the drama. The offering of bhog, etc. is also fixed in the drama. Each act takes place second by second. The Father now teaches you how to become pure. You have to remember the Father. You souls are very tiny. You have become impure and are now to become pure once again. This is a wonderful thing. The wonder of nature is spoken of. You listen to all the wonderful things of nature from the Father. The most wonderful aspects of all are the soul and the Supreme Soul. No one else knows about this. No rishis or munis, etc. know this. Such a tiny soul becomes one with a stone intellect, and then one with a divine intellect. Let there be such thoughts in the intellect. I, this soul, became one with a stone intellect. I am now remembering the Father once again and becoming one with a divine intellect. In this physical world, there are physical fathers, then teachers and gurus. That one point is the Father, the teacher and the guru. You have been remembering bodily beings throughout the cycle. The Father now says, remember me alone. He makes your intellect so deep and subtle. It is no small thing to become a master of the world. No one thinks about how Lakshmi and Narayan became the masters of the golden age. You too understand this, number-wise, according to the effort you make. No one new would understand these things, only when they have understood in a gross form. Is it then explained with depth in a refined way? The Father is just a point of light, yet they have created such a large oval form, lingam. They also create large images of human beings, but They are not like that. Human beings have normal bodies. They have created all sorts of things on the path of devotion. People are so confused. The Father says, whatever happened in the past will happen once again. Now follow the Father's Srimad. Baba also gave this one Srimad and gave him visions, did he not? He said, I give you the kingdom. Now become engaged in this service. Make effort to claim your inheritance, renounce all of that. So this one became an instrument. Not everyone will become an instrument in this way. Those who had intoxication came and sat here. We are receiving the kingdom, and so, what would we do with everything worth pennies? Therefore, the Father now inspires you children to make effort. The kingdom is being established. Children say, we will become nothing less than Sri Lakshmi Narayan. Therefore, follow Srimad and prove it without mourning. Baba never asked what would happen to his children. If someone were to die suddenly in an accident, would anyone starve? Some friends or relatives would definitely feed you. Look how Baba lives here in an old hut, whereas you children live in a palace. The Father says, you children eat, drink and live well. Even those who brought nothing here receive everything properly. They live even better than this Baba. Shri Baba says, I am the wandering yogi. I can go wherever I choose in order to benefit someone. Knowledgeable children would never become happy with the things of visions. There is nothing besides yoga. Therefore, don't please yourself with the things of visions. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. First point. Create such a stage of yoga that your drishti can silence anyone. Let there be absolute dead silence. For this, practice becoming bodiless. Second point. In order to stay in the true intoxication of knowledge, remember that you belong to the confluence stage, that the old world is going to change, and that you are to return home. Continue to follow Srimad without mourning. Blessing, may you be wiseless and use your wireless set to catch the final directions at the time of destruction. Description. In order to catch the final directions at the time of destruction, you need a wiseless intellect. Those people enable sound to reach one another with their wireless sets, whereas here, your wireless is the wiseless stage. You will receive the sound through this wireless to reach a particular safe place. Wiseless children who stay in remembrance of the Father and who practice being bodiless will not be destroyed at the time of destruction, but will leave their bodies according to their own desire. Slogan. To put yoga aside and become busy in performing actions is carelessness. Om Shanti.